Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I hope everybody is good and living the happy and safe life at the home. Today, we will learn about noun. Noun is the very good topic in our lesson. You can see here have the written about noun. What is noun? We already learned from to number 18, page number 18. You can see that this book and grammar 2 have the written here for Pathum song, and you can open the page number 19 19แปลว่า19หน้า19นะครับหน้า19เปิดหน้า19แล้วก็ดูฝั่งนี้มันมีเขียน exercise แล้วก็นอนอ18สอนเสร็จแล้วนะต่อไปหน้า19หน้า19หน้าเดียวนะหน้า19หน้า19เราเรียนเกี่ยวกับที่นอมีอะไรมั่งอันนั้นอาทิตย์ที่แล้ว last week we were the study about proper noun and common noun proper noun and common noun but this week we will study about countable noun and uncountable noun. What is the countable noun and what is uncountable noun? We will learn and we will see the picture also. And we will discussion about conversation and worksheet. And worksheet we will see the which one is the countable noun and which one is uncountable noun. Then after you have to must complete this exercise. So please focus on study. Please focus on the learning and learn very well by teaching from to me, and then after you can use in your daily life. Which one is countable and uncountable noun? So let's go start our video and learn about countable and uncountable noun from to page number 19 lesson number 1. Okay, so now Miss คำนาม it is written also in Thai language for your understanding. So are you ready? Yes. So let's go start our clip video and learn about the noun, about the related of countable and uncountable noun. We will see the picture also about countable and uncountable noun. So first of all, you can see the definition of the countable and uncountable noun. First of all, I show to you there have the written definition of countable noun and uncountable noun. You can read the Thai language also for your good understanding. Uncountable noun แปลว่าอะไร You can read the Thai and countable noun แปลว่าอะไร You can read the Thai also. Today we will focus on countable and uncountable noun. Countable noun means what? You can read the Thai language for your good understanding. Uncountable noun, you can read the Thai language for your good understanding. And we will see countable noun แปลว่า means countable noun can be count. This is important. Can be count. That called countable noun. มันนับได้ภาษาไทยนะนับได้1 2 3 4 5กี่อันก็แปลว่า countable noun. But example you can see here an apple มีกี่ลูก apple ก็นับได้ก็แสดงว่าเป็น countable noun. 2 apple 3 apple that we can count, that we call the counted, that called countable noun. Number 2, uncountable noun. Uncountable noun cannot be count. Cannot be count แปลว่านับไม่ได้ cannot count. That we call uncountable noun. Understand? Uncountable noun cannot be count. That called uncountable noun. Example, air. Can you count air? ลมเรามองไม่เห็น cannot see. Also we cannot count how many air in our environment. Number 2, rice. Rice cannot count also. Water. Rice แปลว่าข้าวข้าวมันมีเยอะๆนับได้ไหมไม่ได้ครับ water water แปลว่าน้ำนับได้ไหม1 2 3แบบนี้ทำอะไรได้ can water can นับได้ in the liter 1 liter 2 liter 3 liter yeah 500 ml like that and rice can นับได้ in the kg 1 kg 2 kg 3 kg like that and air can also can we can compare in the uh, like that air means also you can understand gas you understand gas LPG gas how many liter do you have in the your tank gas 15 liter 15 kg like that you can use for uncountable noun but countable noun can be count very well like that 1 piece 2 piece 3 piece 4 piece like that but uncountable noun cannot be count that we call uncountable noun also you can care on Thai language for your good understanding our next slide have the another thing and new thing about the countable and uncountable noun in this slide is showing about you can see here have the written countable noun and uncountable noun in this one have the written full Thai language for your good understanding also you can see here they have the written in this columnภาษา Thai is Thai language for your good understanding. Please you can read the Thai and try to understand for your good understanding. Okay, please you can read this Thai language for your good understanding about countable noun and uncountable noun. Okay, let's go in our next slide and see the some picture and know about vocabulary first. Then after we can care on that picture that we can count or not count. So number one, you can see here they have the written about water. This is vocabulary. Water นับได้ไหมนับไม่ได้1 2 3แบบนั้นไม่ได้มันก็ว่าหนังสือนับได้ไหมหนังสือมีกี่อัน1 อัน 2 อัน 3 อันนับได้แต่ว่านับไม่ได้ก็แสดงว่า this is uncountable noun. We will discuss later. Number 2, book. Number 3, chair. Number 4, tree, salt, sugar, glass, car, flower, pen, rice, tea, snake, elephant, mud, oil, fish, table, teacher, and a student. They have the written the Thai language also. For your good understanding, you can use in your daily life this vocabulary. There have the written English and this side have the written Thai language and there have the column is empty, filling the blank. What fill in the blank? You must have to write about countable and uncountable noun. So let's go. We can study about this blank side. How to we can fill the countable and uncountable before we can study. Then after we can fill in the blank. So number one, you can see the book. Number one is water, book, chair, tree, salt, sugar, glass, car, flower, pen, rice, tea, snake, elephant, mud, oil, fish, table, chair, and a student. And right hand side have written in Thai language for your good understanding. Water แปลว่าอะไรอยู่ก็อ่านได้ภาษาไทยนะครับ book แปลว่าอะไรอยู่ก็อ่านได้ตรงนี้แล้วก็ต่อไป chair แปลว่าอะไรอยู่ก็อ่านได้แล้วก็ให้เข้าใจอันไหนเป็น common noun อันไหนเป็น countable noun and อันไหนเป็น uncountable noun. Let's go in our next slide and see that one by one. Water. Water, you can see here, water. You can see this is water. This is countable noun or uncountable noun. Very good. This is uncountable noun. นับไม่ได้1 2 3 4 5มันมีกี่อันนับได้ไหมนับไม่ได้ถูกไหมต่อไป next slide what picture is this this is book very good and อันนี้เป็น countable noun or uncountable noun เก่งมาก this is countable noun countable noun we can count แปลว่านับได้1 อัน2 อัน3 อัน4 อันone pieces 2 pieces 3 pieces 4 pieces we can count that we call countable noun so our book this book is countable noun next slide what picture is this this is chair and chair we can count or not so you can say me this is countable noun or uncountable noun very good this is countable noun next slide I have many picture you can see here because total we have the 20 vocabulary you can see in your book มี20ข้อ so รอดูรูปภาพมีรูปภาพแบบไหนแต่ก็ต่อไปก็เราตอบได้ที่มันมีช่องว่าง countable or uncountable what picture is this เก่งมาก this is tree is countable or uncountable noun เก่งมาก this is countable noun how many tree in the forest 100 200 we can count that so this is tree 1 tree so we can say countable noun next slide what picture is this salt very good you can read salt is countable noun or uncountable noun นับได้ไหมมันเล็กๆเยอะมากนับไม่ได้1 อัน 2 อัน 3 อันมันใช้เวลานานมากแล้วก็นับไม่ได้ so what we can say this is uncountable noun นับแปลว่าก่อนนะแล้วก็นับไม่ได้แปลว่า uncountable this is uncountable มันนับไม่ได้กี่อัน so salt is uncountable noun very good next slide in next slide what picture is this very good this is sugar and sugar we can count and we can't count so what we can say if we cannot count we can say uncountable nouns very good next slide you can see here what picture is this good this is glass and glass we can count or cannot count what we can say countable noun or uncountable noun very good this is countable noun we can count 1 glass 2 glass 3 glass like that very good next slide you can see here what picture is this this is a car and this is countable noun or uncountable noun king mark this is countable nouns and then we can see 1 car 2 car 3 car we can say this is countable noun very good next slide you can see what picture is this this is flower this is flower and flower is countable noun or uncountable noun what we can say this is countable noun very good dear mark and next slide you can see here what picture is this this is pen very good and pen is countable noun or uncountable noun very good this is countable noun this is countable noun because we can count very well 1 pen 2 pen 3 pen 4 pen like that next slide what picture is this this is rice very good and rice is countable noun or uncountable noun you can say me this is uncountable noun I have written wrong here so what we can say this is uncountable noun we cannot count so you can change here uncountable noun and every slide I have the written is so we can say here like this countable noun N-O-U-N okay very good next slide you can see here what picture is this this is tea is countable noun or uncountable noun what you can say มันน้ำมัน liquid thing so we cannot count มันเขียนนับไม่ได้ถูกไหม I talking about tea so this is uncountable noun very good and next slide we can go and see here next slide is snake snake is countable noun or uncountable noun what you can understand snake can count them one snake two snake three snake four snake we can count so what we can say this is countable noun very good next slide you can see here what picture is this elephant good king ma this is elephant elephant is countable noun or uncountable noun this is countable noun one elephant two elephant three elephant four elephant so we can count so we can say here this is countable noun next slide you can see here what picture is this this is mud mud means มันน้ำเลยก็ดินมันรวมกัน what we can say mud 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 so what we can say this is countable noun or uncountable noun มันนับได้ไหม cannot we cannot count so what we can say this is uncountable noun very good next slide this is oil and oil is countable noun or uncountable noun there have the written also this oil is uncountable noun because we cannot count 1 2 3 4 by oil like that so we can take by 1 liter 2 liter like that next slide you can see here this is fish and fish is countable noun also this is fish and fish is countable noun because fish is can count one fish two fish three fish four fish like that we can count so we can understand fish can countable noun very good next slide what picture is this this is table table is countable noun or uncountable noun what do you think this is countable noun one table two table three table four table like that so what we can say table is countable noun very good next slide teacher teacher is countable noun or uncountable noun is it only a law มันมีครูกี่คนนับได้ไหมนับได้ so what we can say countable noun very good เยี่ยมมาก countable noun next slide a student is countable noun or uncountable noun what we can say a student is it only a law คือซึ่งศึกษามีนักเรียนกี่คนนับได้ไหมนับได้ง่ายมาก so what we can say countable noun นับได้ก็ countable noun very good เก่งมากทั้งหมดก็20ข้อถึง a student until a student we can already learn about vocabulary 1 thing 20 so which one is countable noun and which one is uncountable noun I hope you are already understand then after we can practice about in the fill in the blank and then after we can focus on the vocabulary because our vocabulary is much important also for daily life we can talk every day and how to we can talk we have too much discussion also so let's go start our new slide and then after we can learn about the new thing about new conversation and we can know also just a bit moment I change here because some mistake just I was put the s so I changing here okay already now we can check another pages you can see here conversation is the important you can please open the page number 73หน้า73นะครับหน้า73คันเลข lesson 1 is have the written here conversation lesson number 1 So please you can open the page number 73. And in the 73 have the written about, you can see this is watch, nalika, clock. And in this column have the written Ch, Sudha. Understand? This is name, Sudha. Good morning, teacher. Sudha บอกว่า good morning, teacher. Okay? And teacher บอกว่าอะไร good morning, Sudha. มันมีชื่ออะไร teacher ก็ตามไปเหมือนกัน good morning, teacher. teacher ก็บอกว่า good morning, Sudha. Okay? Next slide. In next slide have the written about Sudha. Sudha is said to teacher. Sudha บอกว่า how are you, teacher? teacher ก็บอกว่า teacher, I am fine, thank you. Very good. And this conversation is already complete. Now we can focus on our หน้าสิบเก้านะครับหน้าสิบเก้าตรงนี้หน้าสิบเก้า about worksheet มันมี column มัน empty column ใส่อะไร countable or uncountable noun. Okay, so let's go. In this one slide there have the written about first about you can see a water. Water is countable noun or uncountable noun. Very good, uncountable noun. Number two, book. Book is countable or uncountable? Countable. Now, dining and song and one book, two book, three book, like that. Next slide. Next one is air. This is countable noun or uncountable noun. If uncountable, just you can put un, like a c o u n t a b l e, uncountable noun. This one. Next slide. Tree is countable or uncountable? Please you can watch the video and learn again. Next slide. Salt is countable or uncountable? Fill in the blank. This is uncountable noun. Sugar is uncountable noun. Glass is countable noun. Car is countable noun. Now that flower is countable noun. One flower, two flower, like that. Pen is countable noun. Very good. And next side have the rice. Rice is countable or uncountable? Please fill in the blank. Uncountable noun. Tea is uncountable noun. Snake is countable noun. Elephant is countable noun. Mud is uncountable noun. Napไม่ได้ oil is uncountable noun. Fish is countable noun. Table is countable noun. Teacher is countable noun. And a student is countable noun. Very good. And there have the worksheet for us. Worksheet for our student. You can see that is same. I have to take a picture and then after I show you. หน้าตรงนี้นะครับ you can see here หน้า19นะครับหน้า19 you can search, you can see in your book and you can find here also. Number one, water. น้ำเป็นอะไร countable or uncountable? So please you can fill in the blank English language. Water is uncountable. So what you can fill? uncountable, uncountable noun. Book is countable noun. So what you can fill? countable, countable noun. So unripened countable noun, unripened uncountable noun. Please fill in the blank. Then after you can send for me, I will check it. Now our subject, our topic about the countable noun and uncountable noun is complete. I hope you understand from this video and you can use in your daily life. Thank you so much for watching this video and learn about noun. In the noun parts have the countable and uncountable noun. Then after, if you are not understand, watch this video again and again and learn very well. Then after you can fill in the blank about exercise na sitkao. Then after you can send for me. Thank you for watching this video and learn about noun parts countable and uncountable noun. I hope you are understand and use in your daily life. I wish for your life, happy life, safe life, and good life, healthy life, and save your life in this situation of COVID-19 by mask, lang by gel, make the distancing, social distancing, and stay at home. I hope you will do it. Bye bye. Take care. See you soon after finish the COVID-19.